Hey y'all, Lexi with Helix Stitchcraft here, and a ziggle. There's a ziggy. It is March 30th, 2025, and it is roughly 10:30 p.m. And I just realized I want you to ignore this because my tiny pulled it down earlier, and the truth is that's a cement wall. So I have to find my hot glue gun an industrial hot glue gun to glue the pin back up. Anyway, I mentioned the date and time because I am challenging myself. Within the month of March, I have now completed my 16th project. Fun little fact, I realized that all but 2 of those 16 projects have been started and finished within this month. I'm pretty proud, and not all of them are tiny. But anyway, I just finished my daughter's. It was meant to be a dress. I used every bit of that pink Eversoft. Everlast. My God, I didn't even ever listen to that. Where did that come from? Anyway, the Eversoft that I got from the Hirschner's mystery packs, along with a bit of the thrifted from the Craft Restore 2013 Karen Simply Soft, and the trim down there. Anyway, it's not long enough to be an actual dress for my oldest. She is almost 7 years old and steadily in about a 9-10, and it covers her butt just barely. So we won't be doing that. She'll be wearing shorts. But this being the 16th project for the month, I feel like challenging myself. I want to see if I can get Tiny's dress identical to this, aside from it being purple instead. Where's the purple? There it is. I want to see if I can get it done tomorrow and make it 17 for the month of March. So come along with me and let's see if I pull it off. Hey y'all, it is now April 1st and it is about 4:30 p.m. I did it. This was completed at about 11 p.m. last night. It comes down. Sorry, my Tiny slept in it, she insisted. It comes down a little past her knees. I'll include a picture here. Okay, so that made for 17 things that I completed in the month of March. I kind of want to recap the list just because I'm patting myself on the back. So in January, I completed 6 objects. In February, I completed 7. March, we've completed 17. I did 2 rainbow dresses, 2 of these Cinnamon Stitches tutorial dresses, my bod shawl in the Supernova yarn, the commissioned Rave cardigan, the baby blanket I included with the cardigan, and then the pillow that I created myself to commemorate the cardigan. There was a teal Hugs and Kisses cowl. There was a pink one. Both of my girls got shawls. I got a new shawl, the Neon Rainforest one. The hooded cowl I made out of the Ferris wheel yarn. And then the two stuffies that had to have blankets, they both got blankets. Spencer's blanket, Spencer's snake. I believe that was it. 17 items finished, only 2 of which were started before the month of March. 17 items finished this month. Yeah, I'm feeling okay about that. So, you love it. Needs to be washed. On another note, as you may have seen from the title, I have yet another TEMU haul for y'all. My hubby, I asked him to buy me Lotus yarns on TEMU because he gets a lot of credits. He plays the games while he's working all the time and he wins a lot of stuff. And so I asked him to buy me Lotus yarns. And so, of course, TEMU's algorithm is now showing him tons of yarns. So, my baby made me a mystery bag. So now I get to share with you guys. I do want to stop for just a second. I look like a yarn hoarder. I want you to know that the last time that I bought yarn in these kind of quantities was literally 2019, 18 and 19, I think. I went through a little phase of stocking up a lot of yarns. There was other big sales going on at the time, and we had money at the time. And I was a newly stay-at-home mom in 2018 when I became a mother. So my crocheting took off. I did a massive haul back then, probably a good like $600 worth of yarn. But it took me years to get through that. And the only time since then, up until the last about 6 months, the only time I have purchased yarn since then literally was to fill in the gaps to be able to complete a project with things that I already had. I had gone through most of and then decided to donate a little bit of what I had left over from that massive haul. How many years ago? It is now 2025. That was almost 7 years ago that I stocked up like this. And now Joann's went out of business. So yes, I spent a pretty penny and stocked up a lot of what I stocked up on. Blanket quantities, because that's primarily what I do. And now I do, you know, the cardigans and robes. So that takes a lot of yarn. I stocked up a lot of big twist value, just solid colors, not even any of the none of the variegateds, none of the ombres, just the solids. And then vortex, several of the colors, not all of them, but several of the colors. I got 10 of each. And then the menagerie, I got 3 different color ways of that, and again 10 of each, because I buy blanket quantities of things. Anyway, I know I don't need to justify myself to you guys, but I look like a hauler. I look like I hoard, but I also produce a lot. I'm exploring new fibers, and I make a lot of blankets. So yeah, there's going to be, and there is, a lot of yarn coming in through these hands constantly. So anyway, I cannot wait to get into this. I have peeked already because he sent me all the links so that I could share with you guys. So I will share prices, stats with you, and then all the links will be down below. So, okay. Let me see where I want to start here. Set these aside. One thing in particular I'm looking for. Where is it? My daughter was looking. Oh, there it is. Had it earlier, so I didn't know where it went. Okay. So, this is 100% viscose. I want you to be able to tell it. This is a very, very pretty pink to a red to a black. This is the 4-ply thread, or not plied thread. 300 grams or 1,500 meters. I forgot to translate what that means in yards, but we know that that means more than 1,500 yards. This one in particular, this colorway, was $11.84. And then he also grabbed me. I'm not going to take this one out of the plastic because it's not caked as tightly. It's very loose. But look at the blue gradient to the black. Very pretty. I really enjoy that blue. This one, same stats all around, but it was $13.54 for that one. Then we have, I got some of this in a different colorway before. This is that Sim hand knitting yarn. This is 100% wool. It is so squishy and so soft. And look at those colors that he got. Look at what he chose for me. Very plummy. There's a plum, and then it turns more of an aubergine to the teals. It's so pretty. You'll have to forgive my hands. We've been working out in the yard trying to get things clean. It's that time of year. It's spring. We're up pulling stuff, so yeah, my hands are torn up. Anyway, stats on these: 50-gram balls, 100% wool, like I said, 196 yards. Yeah. This 8-pack here was $15.84. That's 400 grams. I also got a 3-pack in another colorway. This is a very, very pretty. It's very desert clay to me, with this very tan to this gorgeous tealish green, and then a dark brown. Very, very pretty colorway. All the same stats. The 3-pack was $7.74. And then, let me get this in here. Then we have 1, 2, 3. Where's the other one of these ones? There it is. 1, 2, 3. It came as a 3-pack. This is a lot of yellow and green. I want you to be able to see. There you go. And then there's some purple up in there. A little bit of pink toward the top. Very pretty, very squish. The front of this says Merino wool, natural and hand-dyed yarn. Oop. I can never get things to focus. The label says 52% wool, 10% cashmere, 38% polyester. Excuse me, 100-gram hanks. Recommends a needle size of 3.5 millimeters, and there is 270 meters per hank. So I'm going to estimate that I have roughly 900 yards here to work with. We've got this color, which actually, looking on the website, I found out this one is called Midsummer. I don't know what this one is called, but he got another colorway, and I have to say, I'm really impressed with the colors on these. This is so pretty. Look at that. Look at the green. I like it. I like it a lot. I love the like periwinkle. Oh, so pretty. So 3 of those, same stats. The 3-packs. The first one he paid $13.06 for that 3-pack, and then this one with the rainbowy colors was $10.80. I'm going to take pause real quick and tell you, you'll find this exact label being sold by, and same with this, same with most things on TEMU. You are going to find multiple sellers per item, and I take the time to price shop. And you do that on TEMU. If you do not know, I want you to know. You're looking at a page, right? Go and open up the picture directly. Once your pictures are open, up in the corner, there's a little camera symbol. When you hit the little camera symbol, it'll bring up a list of all of the sellers that sell that and or similar items. This way you can price shop and get your best price. Okay? Always price shop, even when you're shopping somewhere as cheap as TEMU. Okay? Always. Waste not, want not. All right. Only a couple more things to go. This is 100% acrylic. And he paid $6.28 for this 4-pack. Okay. We have a gray, a grapey purple, kind of a lavender purple, and then a cream. It is a very soft acrylic. I have felt softer, but it's pretty soft, pretty thin. Oh, I didn't show you all the other ones. All of those other ones, okay, so the cakes are like a sport weight 1, something like that. The wool 8-pack, these are probably like a 2, right? Sorry. Swirling. Okay. I wish I knew how to focus. Focus. Ignore my dirty fingernails. What else did I have out so far? This is also, I don't know. That's, to me, that's definitely probably a 2, maybe even a thin 2. Anyway, very thin. I did tell him that if he's going to buy me more yarn, don't bother buying acrylic on TEMU, because acrylic is so universal that I'm not really much interested in what they have as far as that goes. Not for the price. $6.28 for 400 grams. Or no, I'm sorry, these are 50-gram balls. So 200 grams for $6.28 is unacceptable to me. I appreciate it, and I will probably see if I can pull off another one of these Cinnamon Stitches Summer Breeze top dresses for my tiny. But no more acrylic on TEMU. And don't think that I complained to him. It's not like that. It was just I love this, and I know you don't know, so let me tell you. The last 2 are the 2 that I'm most excited about. This one. This is 65% cashmere, 25% acrylic, 10% viscose. And when I first saw the package, I was all excited because there's little plastic stitch markers. There's 2 of them in the pack, and I can't seem to find my plastic ones lately. So I was thrilled. Oh, a couple of stitch markers. Cool. And guess what? I turn it around. Oh, and my cashmere came with a set of knitting needles and a nice sharp darning needle, which is wonderful because I was just contemplating getting some sharper darning needles so that I can crochet sleeves on one of my favorite hoodies. Anyway, oh look, there's more. Oh, there's 4 stitch markers. I thought there was only 2. Man, this pack of cashmere just keeps getting better and better, y'all, and it's so soft. It's so soft. Very, very thin. Let me find my little string here. Very thin. I'm going to say that's a 1. It's tiny, but I'll work with it. It's beautiful. I'm probably actually going to order myself some more of this and make a top. That's what I want to do with this one. It is so squishy. There are no stats on this, and there were no other stats online. No yardage, no weight. I'm going to say these are 50-gram balls. And they came in the 6-pack for $11.38. $11.38 for what appears to be very nice metal, stainless steel. Yeah, $11.38 for this pack. I'm gonna order another one, and I'm gonna make myself a top. And I love that he got black in that one. Okay, and then lastly, this one, I literally laughed when I pulled it out because it was the last thing I pulled out when I opened the bag in front of him, because of course he wanted to see me get excited about all the yarn. But I pulled this one out and laughed because I literally have had this in my cart recently and have almost bought it like 3 different times and then decided not to, in this exact color. Okay. This is 60% mohair and 40% acrylic. Little 50-gram donuts. That's all the stats I have on this. It's incredibly soft and fuzzy. My daughter squealed over it when she saw it. She wants something made out of it. Very, very thin, probably your 1 weight kind of thing. Yes. I'm so excited. He got the exact one that I've been looking at. How funny. So that came in a 10-pack for $11.85. Okay. All of the links will be down in the description box. And make sure that you like this video, comment, subscribe, come play with me. Okay. I'm gonna wrap it up, finish this video here, I think. I got a bit of stuff to do. I have a commission hat that I'm working on right now. One of them ponytail hats that was commissioned, and I'm seeing this woman, I think, tomorrow. So I'm trying to get this done. I'm going to surprise her and make her a little cowl to go with it too, because I'm me and that's what I do. I guess I will share. I'm on to the next commission robe. I got to speak with the gentleman that it's for and clarify a little bit more. Originally, he had told me that he wants his robe black and teal, and he wants it to look like the dude went to Burning Man. So, aren't you excited to see what I do? We discussed further, we made some plans, and I know in my head what this thing looks like now, and it's just a matter of making it happen. So, I've got that commission going. He also commissioned a shawl for his girlfriend. So, I have a lot of work to do. I will see y'all at Mama G and Dee's Creative Hands on Thursday at, I think they said 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 4 p.m. my time. So yeah, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. They're doing their dibs sale, and I will see you all there. Until then, keep cool, guys. Take care of yourselves. Honor all your wants and needs as much as you can realistically. I know that was kind of a... Anyway. Yeah. Go live your life because it's all happening. I love you. Bye.